Okay, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harakakwadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all the Akim who are tuning into these videos. Alright, so this is just going to be a quick video on the homeless population here in the Bay Area. You know, the Bay Area is in San Francisco mainly. It's a city inside America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. And as I'm going to go through these articles and play a few clips, you're pretty much going to see that Babylon isn't really that great. All right, so because this homeless population thing, it's a signs of the times, and it's only going to get worse from here because Babylon is going to be destroyed, and there's nothing that's going to be able to alleviate it from these symptoms. One of these plagues, like the homeless population, like it's pretty much a plague that's on Babylon, and there's nothing that's going to take it off. The only thing that's going to take it off is the thermonuclear fire. That's pretty much just going to wipe it off the map. All right, so I'm going to quickly read this article. It says homeless population jumps by thousands across the San Francisco Bay Area. A picture of an Edomite in his kingdom. All right, so California is spending millions of dollars to stem the tide of homelessness without much to show for it. The latest evidence of that arrived Thursday when several Bay Area cities and counties Slovakia reported that their latest tallies of homeless people revealed big increases. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the precept too, because this paragraph speaks on how California is spending millions of dollars so they could so-called fix this problem of homelessness. But San Francisco is a city that's in Babylon, and nothing is going to be able to alleviate the plagues that are on Babylon. So real quick, this is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. So all these millions of dollars, they're not going to alleviate the problem, because you actually got like well-established rich people in the Bay Area, and they petition so that they don't have to build homeless shelters. All right, so verse 9 says, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed." So throwing millions of dollars to the problem, that's them trying to heal the problem, but Babylon is not healed. All right, so continue on. It says, "Forsake her and let us go, every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies." It's interesting too, because the picture right here is depicting an Edomite. He's homeless and he's in Babylon. Other nations like Elamites and Ammonites and Moabites, they can't really become homeless in this place. They could, but they always have their country to fall back on. And the Edomites, they have nowhere to run. They're just here rotting in Babylon as it's rotting itself as well. All right, so continue on the article because it's going to throw a whole bunch of numbers. San Francisco saw a 17% jump in the number of homeless residents over the last 2 years, according to preliminary results of the city's point-in-time count. In January, volunteers recorded 8,011 homeless people living in shelters and on the streets in a city of roughly 8,800,000. Their 2017 count logged 6,858 people. The initial results of this count show we have more to do to provide more shelters, more exists from homelessness, and to prevent people from becoming homeless in the first place. The city's mayor, London Breed, said in a statement, "The number of people living in cars and camps grew. A big part of the reason the numbers of unsheltered people increased," the city said. San Francisco has seen rental prices skyrocket, making it a major player in the statewide debate about how to best reduce the number of people living on the streets. But Bree did share some good news, so-called good news for her city. Youth and veteran homelessness dipped 10% and 14% respectively. She also announced that the city's budget would include $5 million to project aimed at preventing people from becoming homeless. So, they're going to throw money at things to prevent people from becoming homeless. And so this is another article. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up right now. Because these are the plagues sent by Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. No amount of money or preemptive preparedness is going to prevent you from being affected by these plagues. This plague in particular is being homeless. Because I'm going to read the article. 6 months after deadliest wildfire in California, water found it with elevated levels of cancer-causing benzene. Because this fire was a direct strike from the Heavenly Father. And a lot of those people that used to live in paradise, they're all homeless now. Well, pretty much almost all of them are homeless. And I'm not going to go into the article because the title sums it up. Because that place is burnt down. People still trying to live there still. Well, they can't because the whole place is just completely polluted. It's rotten to the core in that spot. Alright, but San Francisco plans to release more extensive findings on homelessness in July that could reveal more troubling trends. Farther south in the Bay Area, the number of homeless people living in Santa Clara County increased 31% over the last 2 years, from 7,394 to 9,706, according to preliminary results released by the county. San Jose saw a surge of 1,822 people, for a total of 6,172 homeless residents living in the county's largest city. We all have a shared responsibility to address this crisis, and that's code word for even though these plagues are going to be in full effect, you're going to pay out of pocket for some balm that's not going to heal Babylon. Every city and every neighborhood, San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo said in a statement, that means we must house homeless neighbors here, not the proverbial somewhere else. Alright, so that's enough of that article. And I'm just gonna quickly, to bring out the point, is because all these articles, they came out on May 17th, 2019. It was all about the homeless problem in San Francisco in the Bay Area. So this article says SF's homeless population breaks 8,000. This one says it's definitely not getting better. Homelessness up 43% in Alameda County. It's funny as they say it's definitely not getting better because all these funding programs, that's the balm for Babylon, but it ain't getting better. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna play these videos.
But the real problem is that there's no place for people to go. I mean, I think that Caltrans hasn't come to grips with the fact that the crisis of homelessness, which is affecting all these jurisdictions in California, is a crisis they're going to have to deal with in a rational way, just like they deal with the threat of earthquakes.
All right, another video, just to give you a visual representation of how it is to live in the Bay Area.
Dozens of homeless people kicked out of a Sacramento vacant lot 2 weeks ago have now set up camp a few blocks away next to a cemetery. And tonight, Sacramento families are fed up with the homeless desecrating the final resting place of their loved ones.
CBS.
Yeah, people are fed up that there's no other place for these homeless people to go other than a graveyard. All right, and just to bring out the point, because these are the plagues that are hitting Babylon. And, one of the plagues is being homelessness. And another plague is just the infrastructure is just being completely, deteriorating completely. This article says about 8% of bridges in Monterey County are classified as structurally deficient. And I'm not going to read the article because the article pretty much sums it up. And you can go on YouTube and find all this research for yourself. Like if you go to the Bay Bridge, or I forgot what bridge it is, but it's one of the bridges leading to San Francisco. Like they got parts of cinder blocks falling down on you as you're driving through. It's because this place is through. All right, so this is Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Yeah, because at one point, Babylon the Great, known as America, it used to have a big pomp. It still does, but it's visually like there. There's no reason for America to be pomp, because it's really brought down to the grave. Brought down to the grave because they got kicked out of the spot that they were before. Now they're living literally on a grave. All right, so Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Now this is pertaining to like in that video that I was showing also like in the article that I was reading, how like no one really cares about the homeless people. Like the government is spending money, but then there's people who are trying to like raise money so that they don't have to build homeless shelters, because a homeless shelter next to your house means that you're gonna have a whole bunch of needles on your streets. All right, Isaiah 46:7. They bear him upon the shoulder, they carry him and set him in his place, and he standeth from his place shall he not remove. Yet one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. It's going back into all the millions of dollars that people are so-called helping these homeless people. It's going to be to no effect, to no void. All right, so this is Daniel's 2:42. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. This is talking about the vision that Daniel saw about the tower. It had like a golden head, and then like brass legs and iron. I think it was iron feet, but then the feet were mixed iron and mixed clay. Because it seemed like it was sturdy, but in reality it wasn't built to last. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rakakodash, and Shalom Akim.